Hello. Hello. This feels weird, bruh. We out here, bruh. Total total surprise. I'm surprising me by doing this. I'm surprised. But all it took was looking at my old Twitch clips. I just started looking at my old clips and I was like, oh, I remember doing that. That was fun. Yo, Big Max, welcome in, bro. Guess who inspired me? Guess who inspired me? Welcome in, Ool. How we doing? How we doing? I'm sorry I didn't catch more of your stream, Big Max. I've been kind of just sitting around, you know? Who do you think, Big Max? Who do you think? Who was like, you should stream? Like, I don't know. How long ago was that? That was not that long ago. I'm going to turn this music down for me. It's very loud for me. I might make it so I can hear myself. I think that's good. I think it's better. It's probably very quiet now. You're chilling. I am chilling. I've been sick. Monday was the day where I went, I'm definitely sick. I knew I wasn't feeling great before that, but Monday was the day where I was like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not going to work. It ain't gonna happen. Actually, I think
it's
late Sunday.
just redeemed. I'm not a bot.
Yo, you're not a bot, and you're the first to peep peepers. W all. I don't know. My whole setup has changed. I feel like I should be
it's
over here.
Roll just redeemed first to peep peepers.
Should be over here. Good to see you back. Thanks, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. It feels good to be back. Drink it, boy. I didn't have my water.
Roll just redeemed stretch. Smiley face emoji.
Hydrate. You redeemed stretch?
It's roll just redeemed. I need some water. Drink IT boy.
One at a time, bruh. One at a time, bruh. Could be making annoying noises. Here we go. This is my classic favorite stretch. Interlock the fingers. Kai boy, welcome in. How we doing? Been a minute, my man. Been a minute. It's been ages since I streamed, dude. Like, I reckon a couple of months at least. Or has it been like 3 months? I can't even see a past broadcast. How long does that take? Like a couple of months for them to disappear? Taking care of the little one. How is the little one? Also, like, how long till the little one's like a year old? Because I've been streaming for more than a year. I didn't do anything to celebrate my stream anniversary. My stream anniversary was on the 22nd of April. That's when I started streaming regularly. Like, I did some streams before that. Getting big. Nice. I forgot that I like the standing setup. Standing setup's pretty cool. High tech. This is big tech, guys. Big tech. July 30th. That's not far away. That's not far away at all. That is not going to take long till it is July 30th. Although here in Australia, we say 30th of July. I don't know if you know about this. We put the date before the... We put the date before the month. Get that water for you all. Just for you all. My boy, this one goes out to all. Is the music loud enough? It looks like it might be a bit quiet. And this song kind of goes. Guys, I've gotten into eating microwave meals, but I've been getting the high protein ones. High protein microwave meals. And I think it's actually huge. Because I feel like I used to spend a lot of time cooking food. So that's kind of huge. Especially for streaming. I was watching the clips of when I used to play old school RuneScape. And part of what I was nostalgic about that for is like, back when I played old school RuneScape. Yo, Rexy NZ, welcome in, welcome in. I feel like your name is familiar. Were you in, Oh, you subscribed. Yo, thanks for the sub, bruh. Legend. Absolute legend. Yeah, your name is familiar. I can't remember. I feel like, did I see your name in Emilio's chat, or have I seen it here? See, this is the thing about not streaming for at least 2 months. At least. It's been that long. I hung up the hat. And then I picked it back. I picked it right back up again. And here I am. We have spoken in CPAT's home Discord. CPAT's home on Discord? Really? That does? Because your name rings a bell. I know CPAT. His home on Discord? Like he has his own Discord? Because if he does, I didn't know that I was in his Discord. I didn't know that. But you learn something every day. That's what I'm coming to learn. Every day. Also, bear with me, chat. I may have to blow my nose a bunch. I think I'm feeling it. I think I'm feeling one coming on. So I'm gonna spare you the gory sounds. I'll mute. I'm gonna mute. Man, I forgot about streaming. I also knew you from Poly streams too. True, bro. True. Did I think maybe I met you on The Fateful Night. The final night. Honestly, that messed me up, bro. That sucked so bad. That sucks so bad, bro. I don't... This isn't even a joke. I don't even think I've been the same since that happened, bro. I think I have changed as a person since that happened. I lost my innocence. You too, bruh. I lost my innocence, bro. I'm not the same guy anymore. Yo, I was looking at Polly's kick last night. And it looked like he hadn't streamed for ages. I guess he just doesn't do it anymore. There's definitely been times in the past where he's said like he's just not going to stream anymore. But then he'll do some streams. So I don't know, bro. I don't think he likes being on Kick that much. Is the impression I get. He hasn't it been a while. Yeah, true. Like, should I play a game? I don't know. Depends what you guys... I downloaded the game Sectori. I doubt anyone's heard of Sectori, but it's like a twin stick shooter. I don't know if it's a roguelite, but it's a twin stick shooter. I think it's kind of like inspired by the NES Zelda game. If it was a twin stick shooter. Shooter. Haha. Shooter. On guard. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. And I don't know why I sparked it 12:15 a.m. or whatever it was. But this song's cool though. You know what I think always does get me down a little bit is when you do take a break from streaming, it's not like everyone shows up. Like some of the homies show up, but it's like people don't show up like they used to when if you used to stream regularly, it doesn't, it's not the same. And then it's like you sound sick. I am sick, Tiab. Also, welcome in, Tiab. Welcome in. Yeah, no, I definitely am sick. Am I like leaning? I feel like I'm just trying to stand here normally, but I've just been like lying down so much because I'm sick. I feel like I'm like standing like this. Yeah, this is how I stand. I'm gonna try to stand up straight. Yo, is that Super Saiyan God Goku Black? Yes, true. Well, your notification still pops up for me. You a real one, bro. So I use it in New Zealand. So for you, it's like 2:34 a.m. Is that correct, Rexy? Would that be right? Would that be what the time is for you? Yes. Wow, that's so... I was going to say early, but late. You're like a late guy? I've been staying up really late too. It's probably not good because I'm sick. But at the same time, it's like, well, I'm not going to work, so... And then I always think I'm going to sleep in, and then I don't sleep in that much. Like, last night, I feel like I went to sleep at like 4 a.m. and then I woke up at 9. So it was like 5 hours of sleep. Not very good. I don't think this is going to be a long one, guys. I can feel my throat hurting already. It's the summer for me. You're not a bot, Agent Mars.
Just redeemed. I'm not a bot.
Welcome in, Agent Mars. I'm glad you're not a bot. Also, welcome in Slide. Slide for Daniel? That's a crazy name. Daniel? Welcome in, Daniel. It early for me. I'm modding for all stream. Whoa. Wait, so you just wake up early? Oh, you're like hang on. You said CPAT's Discord. CPAT's home on Discord? Didn't we talk on All's Discord? I'm the kid for soccer. Yo! You want to be a professional soccer player, right? Have you been playing soccer all the time, bro? Please tell me you have. Please tell me it's like your older brother's training you up. No, CPAT has a home in closed Discord. It's a voice channel. I just assumed that I joined All's Discord that night. When he was doing a 24-hour, right? Was it not All's Discord? Every day, 20 hours straight? That sounds bad for you. You play soccer for 20 hours and then sleep for 4 hours? We met there too. I still don't know what you mean by CPAT's Discord. I don't know about this. Apparently this is a good stretch for your chest. I feel like my chest is like doing this. When you just lie in bed all the time because you're sick, you kind of... I don't know. I feel like I'm all janky. Like everything's a bit out of whack. I'm gonna get it all together, chat. This is probably good for me, just seeing myself on camera and how weirdly I'm standing. I might be wrong, Peep. I get around a lot of places. Yeah, I don't think we met in CPAT's Discord. I didn't know CPAT had a Discord, bro. I think we met in All's Discord, I believe is what happened. Also, this is a banging track. Blank Banshee Zero. That's a fire album. Check it out if you haven't. Bass drum, bass drum, bass drum, bass drum, bass drum, bass drum, bass drum. So good. What music taste do you like? I like lots of different stuff, to be honest. I've had like a lot of phases, you know? In high school, I was like I like real music guy. So I was big on like Pink Floyd, Radiohead, Smashing Pumpkins. Are you like an 80s music taste? I like a lot of stuff from the 80s. I wouldn't limit myself to any particular decade. I like a lot of stuff, man. I like a lot of stuff. I'm really into the Fallout games, so I like a lot of like 40s, 30s even stuff. I'm the same with music. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Yeah. And I like classical as well. I listen to a lot of Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson goes, bro. He goes pretty hard. Yo, Pappy with the sub. That's crazy, Pap. Pappy with the sub. Welcome in. The F is this standing POV. Sup, King? Yeah, I don't know. Because I've been like sitting in a bed this whole time I've been sick. I've just been like sitting and lying in bed. I feel like my whole body's all like stiff. Not my whole body, but my like shoulders and chest and back. Pull up on Minecraft. I don't know. I was thinking about that. When I was thinking about going live, I was like, do I go on Minecraft? But I don't know. I wonder if I missed the moment. Or did you just get on today, Pap? Because you were saying that you needed to buy it. Did you just got on now? Because I mean, legit joined 20 minutes ago. Bozo. Okay, bozo. All right, I guess I'm a bozo. Chat. I won't lie. I think standing up is just like really good for me right now. I just haven't really had any reason to stand up this whole time I've been sick. Just putting the microphone here is making me stand up, you know? Bozo is a top 5 insult. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. That's what I think of when I hear bozo. I don't know if you guys know the Rip Bozo meme, but it sounds like that. That's what it sounds like. I just feel like I'm standing weird, guys. I don't know, bro. I might need to do some flies, bro. Some of these ones. Get all this working again. It's shutting down, dude. My pecs are shutting down on me. They're closing in. This is me now. Are we good? We're gonna bounce back, bro. Yeah. It's the bounce back. Yeah. Now, Pappy, you did subscribe, so you didn't just come here to get me. Wait, you haven't been renewing your subscription this whole time, have you, Pap? Because I would feel bad if you've been renewing your subscription this whole time. Tell me that is not what you've been doing. Tell me that you just subbed. It's auto, I think. Wait, so that's what I mean. Like, it's paying. You've been paying every month. And so, how long do you reckon it's been? Like 2 months? So, I mean, realistically, I owe you. I can't remember how much a sub costs. But realistically, I basically owe you money. It's $9 Australian. So like $18 Sag. At least 3 months. Yeah, maybe. 6 USD. So the 18 USD. Well, I'm good for it. I promise I'm good for it. It's $9 NZ as well. Bro, I thought your guys' money was less valuable than ours. What's going on there? Are we getting scammed? I swear Australians always get scammed. They always charge us more. Like they do the exchange rate and then they just just bump it up by like 50% just for Australia. It's just the way it is, I guess. I guess we just sit back and let it happen. Just a bunch of alcoholic convicts. No, I love my country. Just not my government. It's okay. It's okay. But also, I've been thinking, I think I don't really want to do politics. We get scammed a lot in USA. Or do you say America? I just see the emote. America. You get scammed a lot, yeah. I don't know. I swear everything's cheap for you guys. I swear everything's like way cheaper. But what you don't get paid much is the big downer. But yeah, I was watching back my old clips. That's what inspired me to go live, as well as Big Max saying that I should go live. And I think the channel went off track when we got political. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Guys, honestly, I think I got sucked in by algorithms. I think I got sucked in and brainwashed. A lot of our states pay so low. Yeah, true. I think I got sucked in by algorithms and brainwashed and political algorithm brained. And I don't think it was productive. I don't even know if I achieved anything. I think I lost viewers because of it. I think that's one thing that happened. I might have lost friends because it happened, Chad. Can I be so for real, bro? We lost a lot of good people in the political wars of 25. What a time to be alive. But yeah, I think I realized none of it really matters. And well, I mean, it does matter, but like, I'm not a politician, so why was I putting so much emphasis and energy into that? I think we just need to live our lives and love one another, look after ourselves and one another, and love one another. Love one another as ourselves. I don't know why I'm so fascinated by this green screen right now. I think it's just because it's been a minute. And I also feel like me doing this is like good for my whole yes, not to get political myself, I'm gay. But even I think this works though goes too far. But see, I think that that encapsulates a lot, because I think if you're on social media, you're getting like convinced and programmed that there's these like two sides. One side's evil and one side's good and stuff like that. And Rexy's right here going, I'm gay, but I also think some stuff's too woke or whatever. It's just everything's more complicated than it's presented to be on social media. Because if something's like a 7-second video or even like a 1-minute reel or something, you're not getting you're not getting reality. I think our government is evil. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yes, sir. I mean, that is one thing I probably these days agree with people. I feel like before, when I was fully algo brained, I was like disagreeing with everyone and like fighting everyone over politics. But now I feel like I probably mostly agree with most people now, because I probably just now that I'm not algo brained, I'm probably just like a human now. Life is better when you have God on your side. Amen, dude. Amen, Daniel. My guy. Man, I'm probably going to be hitting the water kind of hard. I can't believe how sore my throat is already. Because I basically haven't talked since like Monday. I've had no reason to, and I've just been sitting at home. Sitting at home making mods for Fallout 4. That's been pretty cool. Man, my throat really hurts, bro. It's actually crazy. Dude, maybe I should get on Minecraft, because then it's like other people will talk, so I don't have to talk as much. Is that a strat, chat? I think that's a strat. Thing is, the real deal, the real brass knuckles. Let's get down to brass knuckles. It's kind of crazy. This is the first time I've streamed since I met Rexy, and homie subscribed straight away. I do appreciate that, man. You're a real one, bruh. I need to get connected to this freaking Minecraft server, bruh. So I need to like not be... What's your opinion about Minecraft? I never have gotten into Minecraft. This will be hopefully the moment that I get into it. It just never clicked with me. I mean, I got into it on the Switch. And I was like, my goal is to get a diamond pickaxe. And then I got a diamond pickaxe that I didn't know what to do. And then I just stopped playing. Because I don't know. I'm just creative like that. What's your opinion about Minecraft, Daniel? I've been followed for a while. Thought it was time. Yo, sub. Thank you, Rexy. Do you think Minecraft can be educational? Isn't there like an educational version of Minecraft or something? I think they did like an educational version of Assassin's Creed. One of the Assassin's Creeds. Because apparently the model they did of... this is totally off topic, but... What was that place that burnt down? You guys remember that? It's like some cathedral. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so was the Notre Dame... No, I think Americans say like Notre Dame. Apparently, the Assassin's Creed game they made had like the best 3D scan of it or something. So it was like digitally preserved by that. I think sub Minecraft story mode? I don't know. Isn't Minecraft story mode a different thing? I mean, it depends if they use it to be educational. I don't know. I want to show you guys a really cool song. Wait. That's cool music, but this is next level.
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity buck bumble. What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity buck bumble. Bum to the bum to the bum to the bass. Bum to the bum to the bumble. Bum to the bum to the bum to the bass. Bum to the bum to the bumble. Bum to the bum to the bum to the bass. Bum to the bum to the bumble. Bum to the bum to the bum to the bass. Bum to the bum to the bumble. Bump to the boot to the boot to the boot boot. Bump to the bass to the bass bass. Bump to the boot to the boot to the boot. Bump to the bass to the bass bass. Bump to the boot to the bum to the bass. Bump to the boot to the bump to the boot to the bum to the bass. Bump to the boot to the bump to the boot to the bum to the bass. Bump to the boot to the bump to the boot to the bum to the bass. Bump to the boot to the bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumble. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumble. Bump to the boot to the boot to the boot boot. Bump to the bass to the bass bass. Bump to the boot to the boot to the boot. Bump to the bass to the bass bass. It's a man, the whole of them. What about now? It's time to rock. What about now? It's time to rock. Pick it, pick, 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 pick. Fuck, bumbo. Pick it, fuck, bumbo.
Oh, that really took it out of me, bruh. Wow. 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 Eee. It's a banger though. Gotta admit that's a banger. I think I know what to do, chat. I think I know what to do. It's reality. This is what my place looks like. Welcome back to True Prime Reality. True Prime. God. Alright. I don't know if I'm ever gonna recover from that, bruh. Hold up. Yeah, I think they're not even in a call. What? I got invited to Minecraft, but there's no one in the Discord call. Okay, have to go and mod now, but I have a tab open for your stream. Thank you, Rexy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Pappy, are you still here? Because I've just opened up the Discord and I'm not seeing you in the Minecraft chat. So what is this inviting me to Minecraft and then not being here for Minecraft, bruh? What's that about, bruh? What is this, bruh? Are you scamming me, bruh? Is this an L scam, bruh? Is this actually a scam? Did I get scammed, chat? Did I get scammed? Is this... Chat, is this how Pap gets revenge on me for not streaming for 3 months? Even though his subscription was renewing that whole time? That's crazy. I didn't realize that people did that. I didn't realize people had their subscriptions auto-renewing. Well, I kind of did realize that. But I didn't think anyone would be doing it for me for 3 months while I didn't stream. So, it looks like Nomsky's playing. Confused. I'm confused on my computer. Should I just call Pap as an individual? Is that a good move, chat? Good move, chat. What if he doesn't pick up? Would that be sad if he doesn't pick up? Chat, am I sad? One in chat if I'm sad. What if I'm one in chat if I'm like sad and I have no friends? Brushing teeth. Wait, Pap, so you guys all stopped playing Minecraft as soon as I decided I wanted to play? Is that what happened? 3? Wait, what does 3 mean, Daniel? 5 a.m. It is 1 a.m. for me. Chat, did I spark too late? Can I get a 1 a.m. in chat if I sparked too late? Chat. Why do I have all this energy though? What's that about? Why is my body so confused, chat? Maybe it's just because the first time I moved since Monday. Log on and pick a place to build a house. That sounds depressing and sad. Play on my own. I don't think there's much point doing that on stream, bro. A lot of people do stay up late. That's true. How is that depressing? Pap. Pap, 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 pap. It's because I'd be on my own. Okay? You understand? That was like the thing that made me keen to do it. Was not being on my own. Everyone in chat spam in all caps, Sag. Peep, don't act like you didn't see people on comms for literally 10 hour in the Grio? Grio? What's Grio? Group chat? Bro, I saw it, bro. But actually, one of the main reasons I haven't hopped in is because my throat's so sore. But then I just felt really inspired to stream. My throat's really sore now. Then I thought, maybe it'll be easier on my throat if there's other people talking as well. That's how we got here. That's how we got here. Okay? I'm going to put my hand up and say, do video reacts. Do I want to do video reacts? I wouldn't know what to react to, bro. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what to react to, bro. I mean, I could do something while you're, because you probably already done brushing your teeth. You probably just want something to fall asleep to, right? So I should probably really be doing ASMR. I should probably be going like, "Hey, Pappy, I hope you're warm and comfortable and ready to fall asleep." Wait, what does that face mean? What that mean, though? What, chat? What if that means he liked it? Shock. Wait, what are you shocked about? That I would do ASMR? Or that I would encourage you to sleep while I'm live? I'm a different person. I'm a new person. It's been 3 months. Lamau. Different guy. What's on my homepage? Nothing particularly compelling. Maybe I go on my other account. I don't know. YouTube hasn't been hitting that hard. Pretty much the only stuff I've actually been watching is about Fallout. We got Fertility Freefall Gen Z Baby Bust. That just sounds depressing to me. How do we bring it back? Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it. Bring it back. Bring it back. I don't know. I'm confused by how things should be orientated. So you're no longer algo brained. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm definitely. I think I watched one YouTube short today, but I'm just not. I don't go on Twitter anymore, bruh. Or the Instagram, bruh. What do I like to react to? Just anything interesting. Steam controller versus third-party controllers. The sad part about that is I don't have any money to buy a Steam controller. Can I get a retweet, chat? Also, I didn't set up my soundboard. That might have to be for next time. That is. Glimpse of the future. I don't even make coffee anymore, bro. I went back to tea. Coffee was making me poo all the time. Gen Z addiction to locking in. Look at that video. Gen Z addiction to locking in. This one looks pretty cool. Let's watch this one. I need fiber. Gen Z addiction to locking in. Look at that video. Gen Z addiction to locking in. Wait, hold up. Who's this guy? This one looks pretty cool. Let's watch this one. What's the deal with this guy? I don't really drink caffeine. What's the deal? Gen Z addiction to
What's the
locking
deal
in.
with this
Look
guy?
at that video.
What's the
Gen Z
deal
addiction
with
to
this
locking
guy?
Wait, hold up.
What's the
Who's this
deal
guy?
with this guy?
This one looks pretty cool. Let's watch
What's
this
the
one.
deal with this guy?
I don't really drink caffeine.
What's the deal with this guy?
What's the Gen Z addiction to
What's the
locking
deal
in?
with this guy? What's the deal with this guy? What's the deal with this guy?
Wait, hold up.
What's the deal with this guy?
This one looks pretty cool. Let's watch
What's
this
the
one.
deal with this
I
guy?
don't really drink caffeine.
What's the deal with this guy? What's the deal with this guy? What's the deal with this guy? What's the deal with this guy?
Wait, hold up.
What's the deal with this
This one looks
guy?
pretty cool. Let's watch
What's
this
the
one.
deal with this
I
guy?
don't really drink caffeine.
What's the deal with this guy? 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 What's the deal with this
This one looks
guy?
pretty cool. Let's watch
What's
this one.
the deal with this
I
guy?
don't really drink caffeine. That was painful for me too. I just thought it would be cool when it was like 5 layers deep. I'm so tired, bro. That took a toll on me. That took a toll on my soul, bro. 3 months ago, 3 months gone, but still doing the same shtick. Yeah, but I didn't do the layers thing. I was just like, oh, who's this guy? Whatever, bruh. I don't know, dude. I need to definitely turn my AC off. It's hot in here, bro. I like this. I like this thumbnail. Women who? That says who, right, chat? It says who? Oh, Star Wars prequels ruled the world. I don't know, bro. I don't know if YouTube even does that much for me these days, bro. I don't know, bro. It's starting to look medieval. Oh, should we just take a risk on that?
If you want a lazy job, here are the 4 places you do want to work at.
I need a lazy girl job until I got one.
There's a whole genre of advice
Creators
on the
make some
internet
videos.
about how to make work play the smallest possible role in your life.
We're
That sounds
acting our
good.
wage, so don't give me extra work.
Don't quit your job just yet. I want you to detach from it first.
And there's this narrative that young
Severance.
people lack work ethic.
If you're a quiet quitter, you're not working for me.
But perhaps if society is inventing this many ways to survive work, the problem has less to do with
Real?
motivation and more to do with meaning.
We're not saving
Ooh,
people's
real.
lives in corporate America. No one is.
Something interesting has been happening.
She looks like
lately.
she could
As
save my
white-collar
life.
work has felt emptier and emptier, we've seen more people trying to build a new kind of career. And on its surface, it might seem like content creators are chasing clout or money, but I
Yeah.
don't think that's the full story.
they just
I
don't
think that
wanna work?
becoming a creator gives
Wait,
people
chat.
a few things that most modern jobs have
Chat,
taken
is she
away.
calling
And
me
once
out
you
right
see
now?
what those things are, the whole creator economy starts to look like a signal for what people really want out of life. Here's my prediction. We're at the beginning of a huge structural shift in work. And not everyone will become a creator, but more and more people are going to start demanding creator-like conditions in
She
whatever
is
they
calling
do.
me out.
In this video, I'm going to trace how we got here, how we went from craft to jobs to comfort and into this weird moment where we have more convenience than ever, but less meaning than we expected.
That's so real.
Before corporate ladders, before resumes,
Oh,
work
banger.
was woven into your household, your neighborhood, and your identity. Think about the pre-industrial world of small producers. The cobbler, the tailor, the farmer, the printer.
Shout outs to the
work wasn't
cobblers.
something that you left behind at the end of the day. Your customers were your neighbors, and the rhythms of work, family, and community were the same rhythms.
They're the
That's
same
true.
picture.
In that world, work carried meaning because you could see its purpose up close. You made a thing for people you knew in a place where you belonged. And even if you weren't
Dang,
rich,
that
you
sounds
usually had
good.
some relationship to your tools, to your process, to your craft.
Craftsmanship is thought of as quality of work, and more than that, doing good work for its own sake.
It wasn't just about
True.
earning money, it was a way to be somebody.
Wait, did
And
capitalism
then
ruin everything,
the Industrial
chat?
Revolution happened. Usually when we think
Jobs.
about the impact that this period had on the world, we usually just think of the factories. And it's true, the Industrial Revolution totally changed how things get made. But it also changed
Industrial
who a
devolution,
person
am I
is.
right, chat?
No
Can I get a
longer a
retweet?
producer with a craft, but now a worker who sells time. In the old producer world, the tools and the work were close to the worker. But industrialization
Why does she
allowed
look like
capital
she's,
to
like,
consolidate
below
on a
the
scale
desk?
That was never possible before.
She's, like,
And
down
once
here.
that happened, capital and labor stopped being blurry categories and turned into opposing teams. One group owned the machines and the space,
She looks
and the
like
other
she's,
group
like-
only had their labor turned out. And that basic split still shapes a lot of the work that we have today. A few people own the tools and the upside, and most people are paid to
Wait,
rent out
this
their
is an
time.
anti-capitalism video. Yo, it's your favorite song, Pap.
I don't want to have to work until I'm 67.
That would be great.
The thing that we don't normally say out loud.
This is what she
but
looks
I'm
like,
feeling
bruh.
a little rebellious, so I'm just gonna say
She's
it.
just peeking up.
When you don't own the tools, don't control the process, and don't benefit from the upside, the work doesn't really feel like yours. And don't
That's
get me
true.
wrong, you can
I
still do
agree.
good work, but psychologically, it's a different relationship when your day is organized
very
around someone
true.
else's priorities. And what's kind of wild is that during the Industrial Revolution, workers weren't naive about what they were losing.
Working people understood the structures that were taking shape, and
Why does that guy look like
this
Louis
mode of
CK?
Factory work, especially, and having to tend to the machines owned by somebody else was so onerous that it was worth fighting to preserve their way of life, to preserve their freedom, basically.
But as the 1800s went on, it became harder to deny that this new order was here to stay. It became accepted that your work isn't yours, and you're just renting yourself to a system that you don't control.
That's actually
Work is no longer a
true and
reliable
crazy.
source for meaning, and it's just something you do to
This video is
survive.
freaking me out, chat.
And just like that, now society agrees
Oh.
that work
Sucks.
is evil. Now we need to go find meaning from somewhere else.
It's actually true. This is freaking me out,
In the late
actually.
1800s and early 1900s, people argued about what should replace the old producer world. One camp said workers should control the means of production, and the other camp, the one that basically won in the US, said keep private companies, but ensure the ordinary person can live well. And the way to live well was increasingly
And then they gave
defined
up on the
as
second part.
consumption. More goods,
Did you notice?
cheaper goods, more convenience, more choice. Meaning doesn't have to come from what you make anymore. It can come from what you can afford, and eventually from the leisure you get to enjoy.
Lose yourself in
Bro, I can't afford anything,
If
bro.
work is going to be less
Welcome
personal
in,
and
Mr.
less
Bean.
owned,
Welcome
then
in.
at
Is
least
this
life gets
real?
easier.
Yes.
At least we get comfort.
I'm live, bro.
And
Is
to
this
be
a-
fair, life before industrialization definitely needed to get easier.
Your grandmother didn't have any of this money.
I was gonna do a bit where I like ignore chat, but it would fights every instinct in my body.
They churned the butter, they baked the bread,
I'm gonna
they
pinch
did
you.
the laundry, and they made their own clothes.
I'm gonna pinch you a bean.
Today, dead.
And it really didn't take long for consumption to
I haven't seen Bean
redefine
in
what a
months,
free
bruh. It's been a long time. I have seen some of your stuff. I've been seeing your stories. I saw you went to DreamHack. That looks pretty cool. Sounded like you had a great time at DreamHack. Where have you been? I've been just not streaming, bruh. I'm gonna be real. I've been not streaming for like 3 months, bruh. Cause I don't know. I guess I burnt myself out on it or whatever. I think part of it was like I was in that band for like a month or maybe a couple of months or whatever that was, and I didn't stream much. And then when I came back, I had like way less viewers. I think I took like a week off during that time, and I had like half the viewership. And I was like, bro, if I can't take a week off without halving my viewership, maybe it's like not worth it. But I was very much in like a grind state of mind. To go as a creator was amazing. That does sound cool. Hello, you're back. Welcome in, Pooh Bearism. How have you been, bruh? How's Thailand treating you, bruh? World needs peep. Ah, Mr. Bean, you're too kind. Caring about viewers when it's a hobby, though. I mean, Pap, you know that I was trying to make it, right? Like, I thought that was pretty clear. When I was streaming every single day, you remember me? Thanks. Of course I do, bruh. Of course I remember you, bruh. How could I forget you, bruh? You mogged us all in that Discord call, bruh. We want peep. We want peep. But yeah, Pap, surely you know that when I was streaming every single, like when I was doing 14-hour streams every day, I was definitely trying to, I wanted to be a streamer. Because like this video's talking about, work kind of sucks, bro. But if you were expecting a full-time job within 6 months, it wasn't within 6 months that I was expecting a full-time job. Burnout is real. Yeah. Burnout is real. So real.
Life looks like. You may not own your work anymore, but you're free as a consumer.
You'll find comfortable lazy boy chairs like
I actually think that's
and
worse.
hundreds more, all
I'd rather
on
have a
sale.
job I enjoy than like be able to buy everything.
Free to choose, free to upgrade, free to want more.
Recliners, now sale price from $248. Save big on sofas and sleepers.
But for most of history, freedom meant some version of self-mastery. Like you're not totally owned by your impulses. You can choose what matters to you.
Oh, God could choose that. I'm just saying. Comfort.
So if technology can make work more efficient and we can all work less, why wouldn't we want that? Well, because humans don't actually run on comfort alone. Decades of psychology research suggest that people thrive when they have comfort, yeah, for sure, but also purpose, struggle, and honor.
A hierarchy of needs. What are these needs?
It's
Honor,
human nature
dude.
to want to feel a sense of significance, like you're needed, like your effort
Yes.
matters, like you belong to something
Yes.
real. In William James's essay, The Moral Equivalent of War, he wrote that so far, war has been the only force that can discipline a whole community. And that's because war creates
Wait, do we need a
kind of
war
social
chat?
chemistry that modern life rarely does.
Is it
Shared
time for
stakes,
World War
shared
III chat?
sacrifice, and a clear sense that what you do matters to other people. So if our cultural story is that progress means eliminating struggle, we run into a problem, because what happens to the part of us that needs a worthy struggle?
I love struggling, actually.
You do.
Yeah, it makes me feel alive.
Who is
We wanna
this?
be
Who's-
part of
oh,
something
she's a
that deserves our
skater?
effort. And we've actually seen a
Skater
version
girl?
of that exist before in the workplace. For a stretch in the mid-20th century, more people had work that felt like it mattered. Clearer ladders to the top, more loyalty from the company, and more of a shared stake in the organization's success. But today, the default corporate structure is more top-heavy and shareholder-driven.
In 2024,
Isn't
median
it already
CEO pay
started?
rose
Oh, you reckon? I
9.7%
mean,
to 17.1 million.
to be fair, Pooh Bearism, I'm not really paying attention to politics anymore, but I wouldn't say World War III has started. But I mean, we might be in a phase that when we look back at World War III, we go, oh yeah, that stuff happened in Iran and whatever. And that was, yeah. But I wouldn't say we're in World War III just yet.
Median employee raise rose 1.7% to $5,000. That's roughly a 200-to-1 ratio in CEO earnings to employee earnings. In the 60s and 70s, it was much closer to 20 or 30-to-1.
And the thing is that modern companies,
That's
they
crazy.
know about this human psychology stuff. They know that
CEOs
we
get 10
crave
times as much now.
purpose and community, and so they try to fill that void with.
Oh, and remember, next Friday is
Are
Hawaiian
you going to
Shirt
start
Day.
streaming consistently again? Bean, I was just watching my old stream clips and I'm laughing at them and I was like, hang on, this is actually like funny and fun. And then I just hit start streaming. So I don't know if I want to make any promises, but I am enjoying this right now. Do with that what you will, you know? We'll see, we'll see. Are you just trying to say aura? Ayura. Do you think AI is going to take over? Oh. Do you think AI is going to take over some jobs? Like, come on, bro. Yes, aura. Bro, AI has already taken over some jobs, bro. And yeah. It's see, Peepcast wouldn't let us down. This W Peep guy. Hey, 5 subs and I'll go back. Actually, is that I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. It's actually such a pain in the ass because I have to change the name and then I have to change all the emotes, the names of all the emotes. How many subs for L Peep? L Peep's not available. I have checked. Are we basically an AI apocalypse? I think that's too doomer. But we're definitely I would say we're in the age of AI. You know? You had all the different ages. You know, you had your space age, your information age. I think we're in the AI age. We'll see how it goes. And I'm not saying that's all going to be positive or all negative. It's just going to be weird. And lots of AI. I did actually check to see if LPeep was available. That'd be funny. I think it would be funny. But yeah. AI is a tool that smart people will use to exponentially grow their output. If you're lazy, you're cooked. Look, I've been using it. I'm not going to lie. I've been using it. I've been using it a lot with the Fallout 4 modding. I actually just got the Claude. I just paid for Claude Max, which is like a stupid amount of money. I paid $170. I never said there was a lie. I never said that you lied, Pat, but you just sounded like you were like, AI is a tool for smart people to smart people will use to exponentially grow their output. If you're lazy, you're cooked. I'm a Claude Max 5X. Well, I guess we both have the same thing. AI can be a helpful source, though. Yeah, true. I mean, it's a tool, right? People think it's magic, though. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's wrong a lot. But I think what I do like about it is that, you know, it'll be wrong. I'll tell it why it's wrong. And it goes, oh, and then it'll tell me something I didn't know when I call it out for being wrong. So it's like it's a two-way street.
So, you know, if you want to, go ahead and wear a Hawaiian shirt and jeans.
These corporations aren't offering the things that actually make us feel meaning. All they can give us is culture that's ultimately performative. Because the system wasn't built for the workers.
She said
They're
performative.
not the main character.
Why didn't chat if you think I'm performative?
Producing comfort while getting worse at
Do in chat if you think I have
dignity.
aura.
And this is taking a big toll on our souls, right? Because even when we get more stuff, more choice, more leisure, something still feels missing. Instead of a flourishing culture of meaningful
Mods ban
leisure,
anyone that says
a lot
what?
of us got retail therapy,
Ban
or
Daniel.
closing our working screen to open up another screen where our free time
That's
goes
so
to
true.
evaporate. And the point here is not that comfort is bad. It's just that comfort is incomplete.
You know, there was a streamer once. Dude, I've been reminiscing. I've been reminiscing on the old days, but there was a streamer once who sent me a meme, and it was a picture of like a girl. You know when girls lie on their stomach and they kick their feet in the air? It was a girl doing that on her phone, and she was like, "That's enough big computer today. Time for small computer." Because I asked her what she was up to, and that's what she sent me. And I was like, "Yeah, that's real." Like, especially when I was streaming every day, I'd be on big computer all day, and then when I was done, I'd be on little computer, wherever it is. The little computer's the phone, by the way, if you didn't catch that. It's like going into a test with the answers. It's useless if you don't know the work to get to the end result. A lot of people just think it's going to fix their work. Yeah, true. It's like a hybrid approach whenever I use AI. It's like I need to give it good information. Like, obviously the prompts have to be good, and you do have to like correct it and stuff all the time. It's it's like you're saying. Yeah. Ignore any typos I'm passing out. I knew you liked feet. What? Why'd you say that?
We want to be comfortable, yeah.
That's crazy.
And we also want to matter. And if your job treats you like you're interchangeable, like you're just another line on an org chart, then work
Because of what I said about the meme.
isn't going to be a reliable source of meaning in your life. How could it be?
What's not the point of the meme?
It's not asking for your authorship. It's
You can use it to explain why it is that answer. That's true. That's true. If you like know the answer, like, why is it this way? Yeah.
It's not giving you a real stake in the outcome. When the era of personal computing showed up, it didn't just change what we're now capable of. It reopened something that's been closed for a long time now. A door back
It's Mr.
to
Jeans,
tools.
Steam Jeans.
This was a publication that inspired people like Steve Jobs to build the world that we're living in now. A realm of intimate
Thanks,
personal
Steam
power is developing.
Jeans.
Power of the individual to
If you
conduct
use
his own
AI to
education,
offload your
find
critical
his own-
thinking, you're gonna be cooked. I don't think you can do that. I mean, it's funny because I do go to AI for a lot of stuff these days, especially like food. But that's because that's something I want to think about less. I don't know. What if I did just lose the ability to think, though? I mean, all these kids in middle school to college are actually regarded. What regarded as what, Pap? What regarded as... For maths, it's all right. There are many ways you can use AI. I mean, I guess when the calculators came out, people were like, oh, we're not going to know anything. Well, because calculators. Also, welcome in Midnight Sumo. Is that a rename? Have you been is this a renamed... Someone that renamed themselves? Did you have a different name at some point? If so, what was your old name? Degrading their critical thinking skills and literacy. Ah, yes. I'll rip it. Okay, Pap, rip it. Actually, no, don't rip it. You're a mod. I fixed it for you. Oh yeah, you did fix what Pap said. Yep, thank you. Thanks for that. Midnight Sumo. What was your old name, bruh? I kind of want to look at your old chats and like try and work out. Okay. Talked about Trump a bit, Venezuela. Man, this stream did get way too political, bruh. Rich Man's Shoes Theory of Economics? Bro, I don't remember this. I just got rid of the prostate. Wait. I thought it was you. Oh yeah. It was you the whole time. I think because the Totodile made me think it was you. Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. It was hella political in here before, bruh. Yeah, I'm just so glad to be free from algo brain. It's funny because there's still political stuff that I want to say. Like you'll probably find this interesting, Pap. I genuinely think that Asmongold is like CIA controlled or like paid off or something, because no matter what happens, he just agrees with whatever the current administration does in the US. I just live in the parenting world now. True. Maybe that's the best escape. You just have kids, so you're just too busy to be on social media. That might be the move. Wait, what? He hated Biden, lol. Yeah, but he could be under control of just the current administration. That's my theory. Because it doesn't seem to matter what they do. He loves it. I quote, large proportion of influencers and funding ties to Russia. I haven't seen anything that points to the Russia stuff being legit.
Inspiration, shape his
But
own
here we are,
environment,
back to
and
politics.
share his adventure with whoever is interested.
What spellbinds me as an idea is that I'll be able to sit someplace in a railroad station and write a movie.
This was the dream in the 1960s for tech.
I've done that.
Technology as a set
I've
of
sat on a
tools
train and
that
written
made
a
the
movie.
ordinary person less dependent, less mediated, and more capable of steering.
I saw a video, but that's as far as I went. They all spout garbage anyway. Well, that is true. They do all spout garbage.
Their own lives. And yeah, knowing what we know now, it's easy to roll your eyes at this utopian optimism. Because
Chad, does that mean that I spout garbage?
we've seen
I ain't gonna listen to advice from a guy who had a dead rat alarm clock. I mean, I didn't watch him for like advice. I wasn't watching for advice. I think what I did like about him was that I felt like that he never acted like he was like a good dude. Like I feel like a lot of people pretend like they're a good dude when they're clearly not. And I think I used to find him very genuine, but I just am suspicious. Well, you used to say some cook stuff, Peep. Part of me wants to know what that is, but maybe I don't want to know. DM me what you're thinking. I know, bro. It's funny because I used to think like there was a time where it felt like everything was sort of controlled by the left and everything was woke, right? But I do feel like things have maybe gone a little bit the other way, and now everyone's calling everything woke. It's just like a pendulum swing thing. DMs and I think I know what it's gonna be. I think I know what it's gonna be. Wait. Wait, I didn't get. Did I get a DM? Oh no, I said that? Bro. No, that's crazy, Pap. Are you sure? No. No way. No way. No way. No shot. Cap. Absolute cap. Real bad guys. They aren't sending their best people to his stream. Okay, I see what you did there. No cap on a stack. Dang. I actually said that, bro. Anyway.
how this industry concentrated an absurd amount of power. And it also built the modern corporate machine of a whole class of jobs.
Chat, I might be a
is basically
communist
just
now.
tapping on a keyboard to keep the engine running. This
Same
whole new
keyboard,
computer
bro.
age just enabled the whole consumer as a main character to be on steroids. But as the virtual mall was being constructed, there was something else also being rebuilt: the workshop. We're starting to catch glimpses of a culture that values the producer again.
True.
Because now more people have access to the tools of production. We no longer need a factory.
So the Twisty said he wasn't. It took me a second to. He wasn't going to invade Cuba today, so I give it like a week. Yeah. I mean,
or a
yeah.
gatekeeper.
No one here watches takes, right? He always goes, yeah. I can't even do it. I need to work on my impression, but no one would get it anyway.
To make something real.
No, I only watch good stream.
With
Pap. Look, if we get unlimited Cuban cigars, I'm good with that. Wait, Pap, you don't like takes? Like, what? That's
Dave
crazy.
Jorgensen, who did amazing, innovative journalism for the Washington Post. And a few months ago, he
Content
left
bait.
the Post
I never see you in
with
his
two of
chat,
his
though,
colleagues and
to be
went
fair.
independent.
Part of the reason I left the Post is exactly that, is that I wanted more ownership in what I was doing, for better or worse, too. Like, there were parts of it, too, that the Post protected me from. Like, if, for example, someone was, like, really...
You get no cigars, and somehow America will, I don't know, sell away to Cuba in the New Deal. Yeah, I don't actually pull up, but I'll watch a bit if a raid. But like, I mean, Cairo doesn't even stream anymore, right? Like, when was the last Cairo stream? I feel like that's the only person you'd be watching that would raid takes, right? I guess I've done it. But that was like 3 months ago. Why are we suddenly getting all the scammers? Same time. Lul, get banned. Wow, WTF. Yeah, that was weird. Back to back. We live in a clown timeline, so literally anything could happen. I mean, yeah.
mad at...
I'm going to have to work on my... Because, I mean... Pap, you know how he goes, I mean, yeah. I just can't do it. I can't quite do it. I can do it in my head, but I can't actually sound like it.
I made. It was very easy to be like, and true, to be like, this was based on post reporting, blah, blah, blah. I don't like, there was almost like another layer to sort of between me and the audience. Now it's like when I make something, I'm like this open, whatever. Like I'm an open wound or open heart to whoever wants to
disgusting,
critique it
bro.
or talk about it. I don't have an issue with that much.
What is this guy talking about? One in chat if this guy's cooked. The baby is jumping now, by the way. I don't know if I told you that. No, that is new information. So wait. Is the baby like 5 months old? Or like 4.5 months old? Jumping around? That's crazy.
Much more direct connection to the audience. It really invigorates
A
me.
jolly jumper. True, I had one of those.
In what he was making. And not just financially.
Those were the days.
Almost like spiritually. When people complain that everyone just wants to be an influencer now, the easy take is that everyone just wants attention. But I think the deeper story
I don't actually do it for the attention, chat. Chat, one in chat if I can just like keep it a buck and like tell you guys the absolute truth. 2 in chat if you just want me to make something up. 8? What's 8? Oh, Pappy wants me to just tell the absolute truth. Okay. Hold it up, hold it down, hold it up. And surely someone else is going to say 1, right? Maybe I just do it just for Pap. I don't stream for the attention. And that's genuinely true. I don't know why I can't keep a straight face. Well, actually, maybe I do it for the attention. Because as soon as I said it, I couldn't help but do a huge smile. 8 is we should get an HSP and rethink our life choices. I don't know if I'm ready to rethink. Wow, I've been doing a lot of rethinking life choices lately, bro. I started streaming because I wanted money, bro. I'm gonna be so for real. I wanted to not have to work. Basically, I just wanted to work for myself. And I think that's what she's saying. Do you even have a kebab place there? We have a gourmet kebab place here. We have like a bog standard kebab place, and we have like a gourmet kebab place. So we got the best of both worlds. Like Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus. Wait. Is Hannah Montana the gourmet? One in chat if Hannah Montana's the gourmet kebab place or the standard kebab place. Wait, 2 if Hannah Montana's the standard kebab place, which means if you say 2 that you believe that Miley Cyrus is the gourmet kebab place. Do you have one of them charcoal lamb kebab places? We do not have a charcoal lamb kebab place. Oh, we do have a place that there's like a meat place. I don't know if it's like charcoal. I think it might be charcoal. It's like kind of smoky or whatever. I don't know what they do. And it's like very expensive. So I haven't eaten their food for like a year, probably 2. Like a bit over a year. 2, definitely freaking standard. Lindsay Lohan, Mean Girls phase is clearly peak kebab. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Weed. Smoke weed every day. I'm not actually saying that you should do that. Wow. Peak kebab. I do think it's odd that she's pretty. I mean, what am I gonna say? Okay, I'm gonna put this away.
Carving for work that feels like it has their fingerprints on it. In a lot of corporate jobs, there's just an
I'd
exhausting
put my fingerprints.
amount of energy that goes into performance. Being available, keeping the green dot green.
Goth punk? Why are we saying goth punk? Whatever she was, she didn't look goth or punk to me.
Being aligned, saying the right thing in the meeting so nobody.
But that does
asks you
remind
for
me of a
more.
meme that I kind of
And
want
this
to show
isn't
you.
because people are fake. It's because we're in a system that rewards legibility more than authorship.
I just stare at my desk, but it looks like I'm working.
Creator work is like the opposite kind of pressure. If you publish under your own name, you can't coast on vibes or hide
True.
behind process or bureaucracy. You either make something.
Peep and his inability to read. To definitely freaking send Lindsay Lohan, Mean Girls phases, peak kebab. I mean, the goth girl was always peak in Mean Girls. I missed one chat. I'm sorry, bro. I missed one chat. It's GG. It's over for me. It's the end of my career. Okay, Mean Girls, goth girl. I think Lindsay Lohan's doing a lot more for me. Wait, is that like AI? I think that's like, or like Photoshop. Nah. I mean, like, meh. It's truly the end of the world that you miss that chat. I mean, looking at the goth girl now, I'm just scrolling looking for a meme. Don't mind me.
Something real, or you don't.
Before it was like if I wanted to change up how I was doing content, I had to like go through.
Bro, did you have a weird attraction to the girl from Juno as a teen? As in Ellen Page? I don't think so. Did you? That's such a random question.
people. Now it's like I can just immediately make that shift the next day. And that to what
Did
you're
you-
saying
Do you did like you know someone that had that and then you thought it must have been me?
is better because I can actually like I feel like I have more ownership in it and I feel more responsibility for it, which I actually prefer.
There's this interview with the YouTuber Ryan Trahan talking about how he pays his editors, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since I first saw it.
I found 2 guys and I committed. I told myself, no matter how much money we make, I'm gonna stick with these 2. I'm not gonna hire more people because I love them to death, and I'm not gonna have a ceiling on how much they can make. So I feel like it's actually become much more of a partnership. And
I just think this meme is funny, particularly because you talked about a goth girl. I just think that's a funny meme. I think the pregnant thing was a turn on. I don't know. I think I can admit now that I've had a kid, I can admit that's a good thing to want. I think it's a good thing to want to make someone that you love and are married to pregnant. I think it might be a little bit odd to be attracted to someone that's already been made pregnant by someone else. I think that's maybe odd.
and they know.
I think that was the thing that was interesting as a teen. Just like the concept. I don't know. I never really got into that niche.
How much we make as a channel too. And I think if they could see how much they make and we have that accountability.
Not that I'd admit it at the time. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's like biology or whatever. I think it's, I wouldn't even call it a kink to want to make someone pregnant. That's just healthy. But I don't know. I think I find something strange about being attracted to someone that's has been made pregnant by someone else. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, yo, I should be making a kid soon. Not that I'd admit it at the time. Nah, it wasn't a kink. It was like, I don't know, having a kid. Oh, like you wanted to have, that's called healthy. You wanted
Then
to
that leads me
reproduce.
to try to eliminate greed from my life and just be transparent with them. Like I want them to achieve their financial goals through this because they're helping me do that as well.
For a long time, the blueprint for starting a business was to do what the corporations did. Get labor for as cheap as possible, extract everything you can from them,
This
get a
is what
sweet
they do.
margin, and amass as much wealth as possible for
exactly
the
what they do.
shareholders. But now there's this new generation of creators or founders
That dude's hair has its own time zone.
who are challenging this system. They're choosing less extraction and more participation.
Yeah, that
In the
actually
last
sounds good.
century, the advertising industry has done a great job at convincing us the good life is found in comfort and consumption. But
What
when
am
we
I
see
looking
how many people are becoming creators, I feel like
You
that
don't sound
signals a
sick,
sort
dude.
of
You feeling better,
mass
bro? I don't feel great. At the start of the stream, people were being like, "Bro, you sound so sick." I guess I sound better than I did, but my throat's pretty sore. I'm still pretty rough.
We're realizing that all that consumption leaves us with a void that only contribution can fill. We want to be authors again. And it's true that being a creator on the internet is definitely the most visible way to be an author. But it isn't the only way to reclaim our tools, our responsibility, and real participation in our work. These are things that can be part of any business. For the past 3 years, I've been part of building a worker-owned agency alongside my business partners, shout out to Marie and Jeff. And we do creative projects mostly for education-based nonprofits. We share everything, the responsibilities, the decision-making, the profits, and we're just part
It
of a
sounds
bigger
wholesome.
trend that's been happening. Since
I think writing a book is probably the easiest way to be an author. It's very literal of you. I guess because if you write a screenplay, you're not an author, right? But I kind of think writing a screenplay is easier than writing a. I guess when you say book, I'm thinking novel. I guess you could write a kid's book and then call yourself an author. But like, I don't know.
2020, worker co-ops and democratic workplaces have grown by 34%. People are forming collectives and guilds and tiny studios. There's now some new business structures that allow artists to pool together their resources and share upside. There are all kinds of experiments.
Have you heard of the Spot conspiracy? No?
Hoping to restore dignity and craft in our work. And
What is
that's
the
why I'm
Spot?
hopeful
Like
about
Spot the
future,
dog?
Because maybe together we can create a new system. A system where work isn't something that we have to escape from, but is instead a meaningful addition to our lives.
That's what I want.
I'd love to hear from you in the comments about what would make work feel more like yours. And do you think that this producer mindset could
work to
ever
feel
scale
like
to the whole
mine.
economy, or do you think it'll always remain a niche movement? Let me know what you think.
I think it depends. Depends on what people choose to do. The author of Spot the Dog died like 14 years ago or something. They keep releasing new Spot books authorized by him. What if he just wrote a bunch before he died? And it's like, how did he have a huge pile of finished books? He could have. He could be doing a Nintendo. You know how like they have video games that are just complete and ready to ship, and they just go, meh, we'll wait till there's a quiet period. Maybe he just made, because I mean those Spot books, they can't be that hard to make. So he probably pumped them out and was like, yeah, we can put one out like once a year or every 6 months, and I can just coast and retire on these Spot books that I already made all of. I think that's pretty reasonable. I think that's pretty reasonable. Are you getting into this Steam controller thing? What are you interested in that? I think it seems cool. I'd probably get one if money wasn't an issue. Just you want one so bad. Okay. Are you gonna get a Steam machine? You can hear like machine. You can hear that, right? You're gonna get a Steam machine whenever that actually comes out, and that when RAM exists again. The GameCube. Yes, we love the GameCube. I wish the specs were better. I'm not gonna lie. I wish it was a bit more impressive. Basically, being like a PS5, Xbox One level thing with a bit of a better CPU. I think probably the PS5 and the did I say Xbox One? The PS5 and the Xbox Series X probably should have just had better CPUs, but then they would have costed more than $750 at launch and like $800 now. All my games are like 500 years old, so I don't mind. I mean, these days I just play Fallout 4, but like apparently the new Lego Batman looks really good, and I think it might be Unreal Engine 5, so it obviously has performance issues. It's got, yeah.
Hey everybody, this is Russ from Metro Game Core. I've done a couple videos about the Steam controller, a review video and then also a follow-up talking a little bit more about Steam Input. And it's been a couple weeks since then, and I've really been enjoying the Steam controller. It has become like my main PC controller. I'm using it all the time. I ended up buying a second one once they went on sale, and so I've got that one at the house, I've got this one at the studio, and it's been a very seamless
Imagine buying a second one, bro.
And I think in general, people are excited and happy with the Steam controller. It's got a ton of features for $100. It's got gyroscope, it's got track pads, haptic rumble, as well as this grip sense sensors on the sides, and it allows you to fully use Steam Input in every way that you can imagine. And so I've just been seeing a lot of people very happy with their device.
Wait, how long was I muted for? Did I say a lot of stuff? Want me to sum up the Steam controller? It's a Steam Deck with the screen cut out. 10 seconds, okay. From the middle. And the Steam Deck is the most comfortable layout I've used. Yes, I've heard a lot of people say that it's like a Steam Deck with the screen cut out. What else have I heard people say? It sounds like the most annoying thing is that it basically just works for Steam games. So if it's a non-Steam game, you have to add it to your Steam library for it to work. It doesn't work like an X input, apparently. I feel like surely it could be an X input and then the trackpad. I guess maybe only one trackpad would work as the mouse. Maybe the other one, I don't know. But that just sounds, they did mess it up a bit. I would swap the joysticks and D-pad buttons. I think, oh, you want it to be like the Xbox way. Interesting, interesting. Oh, and you'd swap that on the Steam Deck. That's interesting. Swap the joystick and D-pad / buttons. You want it to be like the Wii U with the sticks on top. I don't know. That sounds weird to me, bro. I don't even know what my Xbox controller is, but that sounds weird. I don't know. I used to love the PS3 controller, dude. But now I'm fully just Xbox. Yeah, the sticks on top is what the Steam Deck is. Oh, so it's not a Steam Deck without the screen. Wait, what does the Steam Deck look like again? It is a stick on top thing, right? Steam Deck. Oh, it's like it's to the outside. Right? Oh no, they're on the inside. They're basically, I remember people thinking it was weird. They're basically in line with the buttons and the D-pad, which is interesting. It looks weird, but everyone says it's really comfortable, so.
Device. At the same time, I've seen a bit of negativity about this controller.
Stream Deck is nice. Wait, chat, should I get a Stream Deck or a Steam Deck? One in chat if I should get a Steam Deck. Two in chat if I should get a Stream Deck.
Usually falls into two camps. The first are people who can't believe that this thing cost $100 but doesn't fully function outside of Steam. The other side is people who think that it's crazy that people are upset that this controller, which is called the Steam controller, is supposed to work outside of Steam. And so in this video,
if you consider the fact that every other controller works outside of Steam, and usually Valve is the most like open source, everything works, nothing's proprietary people, I'm surprised that it basically just works with Steam.
I want to spend some time talking about what it's like to use.
It won't take long for a work outside of Steam. Yeah, but stuff like that could take like a year. It could be janky. Like until it's out and it just works. You shouldn't buy anything thinking about what it might be later on. Do you like a Steam Deck? I mean, I definitely wanted to get one like when they came out. I think it would be cool. I think it'd be really cool to be able to play Fallout 4 in bed. But then the other thing I think about is like, maybe that would be more cool just with like a VR headset. Just lie in bed with a VR headset and just be like in another world.
The Steam controller within Steam and without, and then also what it's like to use third-party controllers as a comparison to the two. Now, I've got a ton of third-party controllers. I could have used a bunch of different ones. There are many different options out there, but I went with these two options.
Hot take. The controller was supposed to only work with the GameCube, and it was so good they released it separately. And we'll look at it. You're just a Valve fanboy, bruh. You're a Valve fanboy, bruh. You'll say anything. Dude, I think you're getting paid by Valve. I think you're a Valve asset. Is it heavy to hold? I think it might. I mean, people say the weight is nice. So I think it has like just the heft of it feeling premium, but I don't think it's like crazy. I think people think it's huge because the silhouette of it is huge, but it's not deep. Apparently it's very flat. So I don't think it feels that huge in the hand. It's almost like this space down here where you normally have a gap. You've got some trackpads. So it's like there's nothing there on your controller anyway. And then that part's really thin. So I don't think it's like as huge and bulky as it might seem when you look at it in like a picture. My Steam Deck gets uncomfortably heavy after about 3 hours. Yeah, it is a big guy. I consider a Switch 2. And then one of the games that got me excited about the Switch 2 is the fact that Fallout 4 is on the Switch 2, but you can't play with mods on the Switch 2. So that's basically a non-starter. So it's like, oh, do I go Steam Deck because I could mod it? And I'm like, what if I just had a VR headset connected to my PC and I played that in bed? That would be sick, I reckon. But I'm just not going to do that because that would be a bunch of money and I just can't be bothered. I need to support the Steam Deck on my chest or something. I can't like hold it up for ages like a Game Boy. True. Or Nintendo Switch 2. Steam Deck or Nintendo Switch 2, Steam Deck easy? I reckon neither. I really reckon neither. Steam lets me play Fallout New Vegas on the plane, so Steam Deck is a lot of money. Yeah, I think it's $650 for the base one in Australia. Used Steam Decks are cheaper than Switch 2. Yeah, but I don't want to buy some used thing, bruh. There could be stuff wrong with it. I want some used ass, someone's sloppy seconds, bruh. I'd rather just not buy it at all if I'm really trying to save money.
Options in particular. The first is the 8BitDo Ultimate 2 wireless option. This is the cheaper one compared to the Bluetooth one.
Switch 2 should be cheaper. I agree. But the price is going up. It's going to go up by $100 in September. So if you want to get one.
Because it has the traditional Xbox layout here, much like the Steam controller. Like with the Steam controller, this one does have a 2.4 gigahertz wireless option, which is my favorite and preferred way to play with
like
PC games.
400 to 700. Interesting.
But you can also use it wired and Bluetooth in some cases. The second is the GameSir Cyclone 2. This is a PC-minded controller that also uses a 2.4 gigahertz dongle and can also be used wired and with Bluetooth. And the reason why I want to show these ones off as opposed to like a Sony or an Xbox controller is because these have a bunch of connectivity and configuration options that kind of put it closer to the Steam controller compared to those other options. And these two controllers also have some feature parity with the Steam controller. Obviously, they don't have...
I considered a Switch 2, but decided a bag of rice could feed my family and 50 bags of rice could feed my family a lot. So I bought rice instead. Yeah, I'm feeling more and more like that.
Trackpads, they don't have
Economy's doing great.
that fancy grip sense, but they do have TMR joysticks. They also have Hall sensor triggers, and each of them have a 1000 hertz polling rate, which should help with input latency. And even though they obviously lack some features that the Steam controller has, they're also half the price. Each of these can be found for around $50 on Amazon.
I'm gonna be real, chat. I don't need any of this, bro. My Series X controller does what I need it to do. I don't need it to buy anything, but I just like Russ's videos, if I'm being real.
Or even cheaper if you go on AliExpress.
And I find the Steam controller interesting. Not interesting enough to buy it, but it's just interesting that for the first time in like, I don't know how many years, someone's doing something different. Like, I remember the PS4 had that trackpad, and I guess, does the PS5 still have the trackpad thing up the top? But I think, yeah, having it up the top does basically make it useless. Whereas where Valve has put these trackpads, they seem like they'd actually be useful and you would actually use them. Whereas having a trackpad up here, in the middle, I'm not really sure who that's for.
and look for coupons. So what we're going to do in this video is quickly show off some hardware differences between them, but then
Based
also dive
t-shirt.
into the software.
Those touchpads are an absolute game changer. I played Fallout 1 with the touchpads and was comfortable and not annoying at all. That is astonishing to me. Point and clicks on console has always sucked. Interesting.
Experience, what it's like to
I won't lie to you. I am getting more and more tempted to play Fallout 1, but I'm always like, maybe I shouldn't have said that because I feel like you're gonna like push me. But keep in mind that like the more you like push me to play it, probably the less inclined I will be to do it. Whereas if you just let me arrive at that conclusion on my own, no, it might happen.
play in Steam with each of these controllers, and then what it's like to play outside of Steam to help you decide if you were to pick up a controller, which one would be the best fit. Let's briefly talk about the Steam controller hardware. Now, I've already got an in-depth video, so I don't want to go too much into it, but yes, this thing feels great. Very comfortable to hold. It's got a pretty unique layout where it's kind of a cross between a PlayStation and an Xbox layout. It basically just feels like a Steam Deck that's been scrunched together without a screen. The controller can connect via Bluetooth as well as a wired connection, and also can use this 2.4 gigahertz puck. And so this basically acts as an extension to the wireless connection. So you don't really have to do anything other than just plug this into your PC and then have this within range, and you'll...
It's interesting because when I first heard about this, I thought it was a cool idea. But if you really think about it, this means that you're always having some cord plugged into your PC, and you have to work out where you're going to put this thing, where it's going to sit, where it's going to be dangling or hanging. I don't know. The more I think about this, the more I think it's a bad idea. And the more I like how, I don't know, a Bluetooth controller, you don't have to plug anything into your PC. Or you could just have a dongle that plugs in. I played OSRS. Right thumbstick for camera, right touchpad for mouse. Right and left triggers for clicks, buttons for inventory tab. Peak, comfy RuneScape couch gaming. I mean, that does, RuneScape with a controller does sound good. And I'm not going to lie to you, watching my old RuneScape clips, I was feeling a little tempted.
You'll just be able to connect it automatically. And that's the majority of the way that I've been playing this controller. Yes, you can do Bluetooth. Yes, you can use it to connect to
No other
like
controller
mobile
can do
devices
that.
and use it for
Hey,
Steam
that...
Link, but
That's the killer feature, right? That's the killer feature. I mean, so yeah, I guess you would add Jagex Launcher to your Steam library and then launch it through there, and then this would work. Like, I don't know, just that concept sounds bad to me. I wish this was just your mouse and it was just an X input and just worked. I have an old account, no Jagex Launcher needed. So just RuneScape, you'd have to add RuneScape to your Steam library.
I really want to focus on PC gaming here, and the puck is the way that I use it. The controls themselves feel great. They are rubber membrane, so a little bit squishy, but nice and quiet. And yes, everything is easy to access and has nice ergonomics as well. My only main complaint about the control scheme is that I do feel like I press on these buttons accidentally on the back a little bit too much, but honestly, over the past couple weeks, I've gotten a little bit better about it and not just kind of gripping it so hard. And so it has become less and less of an issue over time. We already talked about some of the other features like the trackpads and the grip sense. It's also got those TMR joysticks and just really nice feeling controls altogether. It doesn't have any super high bells and whistles, but I think this is just supposed to be positioned as a very good standard controller, and it absolutely is that. The Gamester Cyclone 2 came out about a year and a half ago at this point, and it's been one of my main PC controllers.
Right, okay, so it all just works. In the words of Todd Howard, it just works. You probably picked like a community controller profile or something, and it's like good, I'm guessing.
Controllers. It's quite different in the hand compared to the Steam controller. Number one, it has an Xbox
You made
shape
your
to it,
own?
so it's a bit flared on the
Interesting.
outside, so you kind of push your elbows out, which I personally think is a bit more comfortable, and it also is quite light.
Did you have to make your own?
Weight, it doesn't have trackpads or anything else like that.
This. Jeez. Why is it so huge? You know, Steam Deck doesn't look too big there, but I feel like you have big hands. No? Like would it be, I guess, this big for me? Perhaps. You have average hands. I thought you said you had big hands. I feel like I remember you saying that.
The controls are also different. They are all micro switches, so very clicky little buttons here. Same thing with the D-pad. It kind of feels more like mouse clicks than
I'm
anything.
just going to delete
so
the
very
link
precise
to get
and
it off the
clicky.
screen.
The shoulder and trigger housing is almost identical to an Xbox controller. You can see it even has a little bit of grippy texture on the top, and it does
The
have
see-through triggers are cool.
stops built into it, so you can flip this over and it becomes a hair trigger, a digital input. And so this is really great for like shooting games, and I use that from time to time, but you also have that full analog input. On the back, we have two buttons that can be programmed, L4 and R4. They don't really get in the way for me. I've never really bothered with them other than just assigning them to a random button and using them like that. And so physically as a whole, it feels more like a lightweight Xbox controller with more PC gaming in mind, and it also does have those TMR joysticks, much like the Steam controller. Another feature this one has is a headphone jack pass-through audio. This is the only one of the three controllers that we're looking at that has that functionality. It's also got other features like RGB lighting and the ability to connect to
Yo, I'm really tired. Would you rather raid? There's Ool, who's playing Minecraft with his homie.
Please.
Ool was here earlier. And then there's Takes. Now, Takes has me banned from his other account, which really annoys me. Steam controller will have easily replaceable and available parts. Is that Chinese third-party controller gonna have that? I don't know, bro. Actually, that invested. Let's said sumo. Rage sumo. Wait. You're not live? You're not live. I mean, if you don't choose. But usually I go for whoever has less viewers, so I would normally go for all. But I really want to get Takes to unban me. On his other account. So I'm midnight sumo, he's midnight sumo. Wait, is this actually sumo wrestling?
Oh, too early. Look at that hard charge, though. He's ready. Fujinokawa on the left, Daisho on the right. Head to head, they are tied at 1-1 apiece. Fujinokawa won last time.
Started watching it, now you love it. I mean, the Japanese have been into it for a long time. There must be something to it. But, like, surely the best strat in an actual physical altercation is not to be a big fat dude.
Not just for the winning record, but try and make sure that Yoshino Fuji doesn't leapfrog him.
Your fave wrestlers now, Omori and Asakoryu, they aren't all fat. I mean, these are a couple of fat dudes, bro.
His dad's best was Maegashira 11, yes.
I'm not going down a
Early in his career, but he was
sumo
already
rabbit hole,
bested
bro.
his dad in that regard.
I'm gonna raid all or Takes. I'm so tired, bro. I reckon if we can say Peep Raid, please unban Peep from that account. Because I'm sure I'm still banned. Wait, maybe I should check. It'd be kind of funny if I did that and I was unbanned. I think I streamed longer than I should have. Bodybuilder? Yeah, no, I'm still banned. Alright. That's so funny to raid someone that has me banned. So the raid message will be, please unban Peep from that streamer's account. From that streamer.
No? We don't want a fucking friendly?
Raid.
Ooh, a claw in your
I think that's pretty funny. I hope it works too.
You're at work now, can't relax. I guess, bro, I guess.
You are not subbed, right? So you can't.
Are you trying to fucking fight zombies with it? Oh, Lord,
You can't
actually did it. Jeez.
paste that message. So
Fuck you, bro. Oh, why she speak like a robot? Oh.
let's make it just that.
You just told 1 second.
Wait a second. You got rid of my VIP diamond. The back? The heck? You didn't have that last time, bro.
Yo, chat, how long did I use? Did I break a world
Not
record?
a new
or
development.
something?
You asked for it last time.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I'm going to sleep. We're gonna raid
Now, why they got the
takes.
as well? Bro, MK1 tapped in, bro. How did they make babies, bro? They're all so ugly.
Did you hear that, bro? You should find him. Please do the raid though. Please just paste that raid message and then you're free to go. I'm just really hoping that waiting for the boy to wake up. If you could please just copy and paste that message, it might get him to unban me. That'll be very good. All right, well, it was a fun stream. And I'll see you all next time.